On today's Witch Word of the Day, it's revitalization spell. A magical effect designed to restore vitality, energy, or life to a target. Often used to heal wounds or remove debuffs. Often used when Kevin and Sean are rewatching the Charm series.
Yay!
You haven't even read that?
Wait, what are you doing with the book?
So he has the confidence to finish the story.
Hear now the words of the witches.
Can you hear the words of the witches? Yeah, the words of the witches.
Welcome to Words of the Witches, the Charmed podcast that will guide you through the lesser-known published lore of the Charmed universe.
In this night and in this hour, we call upon our fanboy power, bringing education and stupefaction to all of you.
Together, we will use our knowledge and reverence abundantly, but also find ourselves sassy and delightful.
Which is why we will truly be charmed.
Well, welcome, Spellworders, to episode 171, the next phase of the magazine season. Spellworders and Halliwigs, because we are kind of dual podcasting now. Sean, this was your suggestion. Do you want to tell the Spellworders and Halliwigs what brought this idea about?
Yeah, so, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hide it. I'm a little bitter. I never got to do a full, complete watch of Charmed on a podcast. We all know what happened. I'm not gonna retread those. I'm not gonna piss in the bathwater. But this is my chance, since we are rewatching the whole series. I thought that would be great to also post it to Hanging with the Hollowell, so that way we get a chance to also complete the full series.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, it's just meant to be.
Yeah.
So we're doing it. And it's different because, like, our other show, we would go scene by scene and really break down the full episode. We don't have the time to do that on this show since we are doing magazines. The magazines and the abridged episodes, I guess, or however we're going to figure it out. But yeah. Different. Yeah, we are in the magazine season. We're covering this 59-disc complete DVD collection that was a UK-only release. Yeah. 59 discs. Each disc has 3 episodes on it. And then, so that's the DVD, the first DVD. But then each of those DVDs had a special companion magazine. They go together. Those 59 discs, 59 issues. And that's why we're covering it, because it technically is a publishing as well. The DVDs were made by the Database Factory UK, and the publishings were made by GE Fabry Limited. So it is a UK focused magazine. Apparently there was commercials for these and stuff that I was like, oh, jealous. I didn't know anything about it till way late. I know. So, Sean, this will be your second time watching the entire series over. What do you think will be different this time?
Spoiler alert, I already noticed a better appreciation for one of the 3 episodes we watched today. So I think kind of knowing this time where the story goes and what to expect, I'm not constantly trying to guess ahead this time. I'm just appreciating it for what it is, just basking in its glory and just appreciating a little bit more about the way they lay out the story.
Cool. Yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. We don't have to worry about spoilers anymore.
Yeah.
All right. Before we get into what we're covering, what we're doing, I did have a few manner keeping things. Manner keeping.
You can't just vanquish an entire house, especially not our house. People are gonna notice.
Manner keeping.
Well, the problem isn't the manner. It's the manner in which it was treated.
A good witch is a clean witch.
And this has to do with the last episode, which was the one before our porn bonus episode. So people probably forgot, but it's way long ago. And I listened to it, and I said demons when I meant to say dreams. We're talking about some kind of dreams, and I said demons. Oops. And then there was a part where I said Prue and Pepper have to save Piper when I obviously meant Prue and Phoebe.
I remember that one because I laughed at you, and I think me and the guest looked at each other.
Yeah, I was like,
but we knew what you meant.
I was like, yeah, I was like, oh man, I didn't notice until I listened back. I'm like, oh my god. So, fun. All right, so let's get into this magazine. The first issue, I'm using like the headline as like the title of it because it doesn't really have titles. But it's issue number 1, Bewitching Babes.
Ooh.
Yeah, Meet Magic's Most Bewitching Babes. And then it was published in 2007. All of these came out in 2007. I don't know the exact date, but it happened then. It covers episodes season 1, episode 1, and season 1, episode 3 through season 1, episode 3. And I found statistics. So it was edited by Jennifer Banks and Hilary Stedman. They did all the fine tuning. But the authors of this are Jennifer Banks, Jonina Griffiths, and Keith Topping. And that name should sound familiar to you because he wrote that Triquetra guidebook we covered.
Mm-hmm.
So that was his connection to the Charmed world, was these UK magazines. And knowing what I know about Keith Topping in that book, how he's kind of like a horny straight man. I mean, every man is horny, really, but I mean, he's kind of pervy in that book. I'm like, I kind of see it in this magazine too.
Okay.
A little bit. And then we had designers Pam Mayers, Mike Jones, Peter Berry, and Andy Sanders. So get us started, Sean, with the first article, Behind the Scenes.
All right, behind the scenes, focus on Alyssa Milano. Alyssa was in Hawaii when Aaron pitched the show to her, and it was on a Wednesday that he pitched it to her, and she began working on the show on that following Monday. Woman, I get it. That happened to me once at a job. I started on a Wednesday, and they were like, "Can you fly to San Francisco tomorrow?" And I was like, "No." And I started the next Monday.
Oh my gosh.
Alyssa was in Hawaii when Aaron... Oh, I just read that. She thinks Charmed is great because it finds a balance between magic and family. Some thoughts on that in a second. She doesn't watch herself because she feels like she's lived it already. Alyssa, I love this. Alyssa does not think that Phoebe and Cole were good for each other. Yes, mama, because you guys weren't.
And I remember when I met her the first time, she did say, "It's like, oh, you want her?" She kind of insinuated that she felt that way. I'm like, oh, I see you.
Yeah, they're not good for each other. All those like Cole Phoebe stands, no, get over it. They're bad. She would run 3 miles every morning, then do a spin class after work if there was time, then yoga twice a week, and weight training 3 times a week. That's why she has such a hot ass body.
I was like, oh my God.
I know. Her favorite visual tattoo is the Sacred Heart on her lower back. And she recalls a memory with her dad in Japan when she was a pop star over there, where her and her dad were in a limo and there were like 500 Japanese fans running after them. And he told her, "This is your Beatles moment." Beatles.
Beatles. And it's so funny because I did not even know she had a tattoo there because I've seen pictures and I'm like, I don't even see it. And I can send you a picture in the thing. Like, it's so tiny and so like thin. Like, I'm like, okay, I guess it's there. But, and so I think we talked about like she doesn't have a tattoo there, and I guess she does, but it's so, yeah,
So little.
And this is where I kind of felt the Keith Topping influence because there's like a little interview in this section, and the interview said, "And you had to wear that skimpy outfit, which pleased the male viewers."
Oh,
like,
no.
What a weird thing to say. What a weird question. Why would you say that like that?
Right. Just so,
So,
you
like,
know,
all
I'm
right.
straight and you make me horny because I'm straight. That's why I'm attracted to you.
Absolutely that. So that was her. And now we get into our first episode guide. Ooh.
All right. So, Something Wicca This Way Comes. This came out October 7th, 1998. Written by Constance M. Burge. Directed by John T. Kretschmer. It's kind of funny because when you said this DVD collection was put together in 2007. I'm like, oh, that wasn't that long ago. That was 19 freaking years ago. I don't know why 2000 sounds like not that long ago to me, but 1999. Oh my god, that was so long ago. 1999.
I know, it flies by.
It does.
We're old.
This is the one where the Hollowell sisters receive their magical powers and use them for the first time to defeat an evil warlock. 7.7 million people watch this. We've heard that a few times. I feel like if we're on Jeopardy and they ask that, we're going to know like what is the amount of people that watch Charmed.
Because the first time I read it, I'm like, I'm not going to remember that. And now I'm like, I've been seeing it so many times. I'm like, okay, I guess I remember it.
Yeah. And now, Kevin, we go to friend of foe, Jeremy Burns.
I think these are so funny. All right, let's do it. So I guess since you're covering it, you do the wait, who's giving the answers? Okay, I guess I'm asking the questions and you give me the answers.
Okay.
So I'm the bold and you're the non-bold. Okay. Roving reporter and one-time boyfriend of Piper, Jeremy is definitely foe, wouldn't you say?
Wait, where is this? Oh. There we go.
Us on the second page of the episode.
There it is.
Yeah.
Not half. He's an evil warlock, and he's a particularly ruthless one at that.
Warlock, eh? That sounds like the name of a thrash metal band. So what exactly is a warlock?
Well, the word means oath breaker. And in the Christian tradition, warlocks were believed to be the male equivalent of witches. The main difference between the two was that warlocks were thought inaccurately to ride on pitchforks instead of the broomsticks used by witches.
Pitchforks? But the only thing that Jeremy brandished was a reporter's notebook.
Get with the program, me. This is 1990s America, not the Dark Ages. Broomsticks and pitchforks would look a little out of place in downtown San Francisco.
Oh yes, I see what you mean. So what are warlocks such as Jeremy after?
Their main motivation is to kill good witches like the Hollowell sisters and steal their powers to make themselves stronger than yesterday.
That's cheap. Going around stealing supernatural skills. Don't they have any powers of their own?
Yes, some of them can move by blinking, but strobe lights stop them blinking. And this prevents them moving around.
We're not supposed to know that yet.
I know. This has so many spoilers in it.
I know. So it's useful to have a strobe light if you happen to bump into a warlock.
It certainly are. And you wouldn't see a warlock down at the disco with a demon either. There's always been a big rivalry between them.
A heated rivalry.
Rivalry.
So these were so... They do this for every episode, like this weird conversation with random people. I don't know what that is. I kind of think they're funny, but they're also weird. So.
Yeah. I like reading them like bitchy people. It just seems like a bitchy conversation.
Yeah. It does. It really does. So we're going to have fun with these because every episode has one of them. So, all right, tell us more.
Well, Kevin, did you know the Book of Shadows weighed 9 pounds, 6 ounces? Double take umbrella. What's that?
You can just literally read these blurbs at the bottom.
Okay, there it is. Double take. When Piper walks up to the house in the rain at the beginning of the episode, her umbrella has a different pattern to the one that she hangs up after she walks through the door. Did you ever notice that before this?
Yes.
Ooh. Read all about it. At the end of the episode, Prue is holding a newspaper with the headline, "Police doubt fire was accidental." This was a prop from the film Mrs. Doubtfire. It was used by Robin Williams' character to come up with the female name. That one we knew. We knew that.
We knew. Yeah. It's been, very well researched and repeated on this podcast. Okay. So now, I proposed the question, what's to love? So now we get to talk about things that we really enjoy about this episode.
I think what this episode does really well, besides obviously like the establishing the sisters, like it does that in a very great way. The characterizations of like Prue's the responsible one, Phoebe's the irresponsible one, Piper's stuck in the middle. But I also love like the mystery of who's killing witches. Like they did a good job of keeping us on our toes, and I think giving us someone we would never expect to be the killer.
Yeah. I like the instant chemistry between the sisters. I like that the story was established without being forced, like we understood it. And it moves at a really great pace. It's not too slow or too fast. I think it's perfect. And yeah, the suspense, the magic, the dark, the energy, all that stuff. Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
All right, what's to hate? Anything we did not like about this episode?
There is something that really bothers me, and it has since day one, and that's you have this episode that's really grounded in like reality and real witchcraft, and then Jeremy turns into freaking Beetlejuice with spikes coming out of him. I know they probably did that for like the image of it all and like showing that we have special effects, but still it's like that part always takes me out of it a little bit just because it is so grand that something like that could happen. And it's funny thinking to where the show's going to go and the ridiculous stuff that we see, that's nothing, but it just doesn't fit well in this episode for me.
And do you remember it was even worse in the unaired pilot? He turned into that big snake thing and that stretchy that wrapped around.
Jaffa.
So that was very Beetlejuice too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Something I don't like about this episode is related to Jeremy too. The weird bitch dubs, because he couldn't say bitch, and I really noticed it, how it was different in like than his regular voice in this rewatch. It's like, I'll get you, you bitch. Bitch. I'm like,
Bitch.
okay. And it's so weird that Eric Scott Woods did not want to say the word bitch. Like, you're an actor. You can't even say words.
Yeah, that's funny. Like, just say it. It's not even a bad word.
Yeah.
Like, I could see
So,
where
that's funny.
Lori Rom, like, I could see how that goes against her religion because she's actually like saying spells and stuff. So that makes sense to me. But just a word, bitch, like, come on.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Sean, you get to read the spells. Our rhyme time for this episode. It had a lot.
Should we try a spell?
Why not? Let's try a spell.
Oh, jeez. All right. So Serena Frederick's protection spell. Augur de Gourmet. I'm going to say it all wrong. You're going to laugh at me. Augur de Gourmet. Ancient one of the earth so deep, master of moon and sun. I shield you in my Wiccan way, here in my circle round, asking you protect the space and offer you sun force down. Why is somebody calling me right when I start reading a spell? And it's a scam. Dominus Trinis. Is that what did I summon a scam? Did the spell work? Because I read it wrong?
Oh my God. And I always think, because she's always so like weird, like monotone, and she says like, Augur de Gourmet, ancient one of the earth so deep, master of moon, and she's doing, you know, she's doing this. She's very, very serious.
Yeah. Dominus Trinis. Hear now the words of the witches, the secrets we hid in the night. The oldest of gods are invoked here. The great work of magic is sought. In this night and in this hour, we call upon the ancient power. Bring your powers to we sisters three. We want the power. Give us the power, bitch!
Beautiful.
You're welcome. To lose a love forever. Your love will wither and depart from my life and from my heart. Let me be Jeremy and go away forever. The power of three spell. I always forget this one. The power of three will set us free. The power of three will set us free. The power of three will set us free. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. And I thought it would be good to cover this where we can give you the actual music that appears in each episode. So not the streaming music, the actual music. This one is pretty straightforward, but it's How Soon Is Now by Love Spit Love, the theme song. Also, for each episode, we have this new segment called Show and Spell. Show and Spell. And this is where I get to show you a piece of my collection that ties into the episode. So, the first one I'm going to show is this copper pot. Just like the one they use for the Jeremy spell. It has this beautiful rose and this beautiful poppet, which also has an indentation for the rose to sit in, which I love. That was from Prescott Manor, so it sits in there nice. And then I have a birthday candle. And I'll put it in here in my pot. And so it's official. Beautiful. And this is not really clay. This is like some kind of other hardened, maybe, I don't know what it is. But I got it from Prescott Manor, Wayne. It was beautiful. And this pot I got on eBay. And this birthday candle I just had in my cabinet.
Nice. Wow.
And then I got a bonus one. I just want to show you off this lenticular too. And it's one of my favorite things from Prescott Manor. I have got about 5 or 6 more of these that I was going to give in the giveaway because they are very cool and highly sought after. People keep asking me for them. I'm like, you gotta wait for the giveaway. So, yeah. Fun stuff.
Very fun. That lenticular is really cool.
Mm-hmm. Did you have any other notes about this episode?
No. Very good start to a show. I see why it got 7.7 million viewers.
Yeah. So would you rate this episode magically delicious, pretty witchin', sorcerer's apprentice, disenchanting, or vanquishable?
Magically delicious.
Me too! Magically delicious! Okay. And then do you have a P3 VIP? This is our hero of the episode. Kind of like when we do X-Men, our most excellent player. Who was the standout?
I'd say it was definitely Phoebe, because she's the one who like drove all the action and she got them their powers.
I said Phoebe as well. She was, in fact, the catalyst for everything. And she also was like the one researching. She guided the sisters with everything she learned. She felt the excitement and the purpose and was very proactive. And yeah, Phoebe had it all this one.
Yeah.
All right. The next article in the magazine is Hot and Coal, or Hot Coal, sorry.
Why the hell is there an
and it
article
says-
about coal in season 1? Come on.
Well, that's the thing, because you're gonna find these magazines are spoiler heavy, like crazy. They talk about everything that happens in the whole show, and so it's all over the place.
Okay.
So it's kind of like Charmed magazine was, like with all their all over the place stuff, except they just highlight the episodes in order of the DVDs.
Okay.
So, which is why I thought like it's gonna be tricky in certain ways because it's just like it's everything. So, but we have Hot Coal, and it says he's a powerful demon, yet he has ticklish toes. He has a reputation as a ruthless witch killer, yet he falls madly in love with Phoebe. He grew up despising his human side for its weakness, yet he loves jazz music, walks in the park, and fine wine. Cole Turner certainly is a man, or is that a demon of contradictions? And we have changing looks. The changing looks of Cole. Naughty but nice. That's him in his little season 4 Frankie Lulu got a gun outfit suit. Then we have Stubble Trouble from Ichimami Tambien. The deranged demon forgets to shave as he hatches another wicked plan to win back Phoebe. Then they have a picture of Balthazar, Evil Looks, and Smart Casual, dressed down Fridays at the DA's office. Me and Cole can loosen his tie and give the hair gel a miss. All right. And they have the essentials over here, and they just give you like some rundowns of his favorite moments about how he was stripped of his powers and he had to choose between, good over evil, and he's like, I don't know, I'm gonna help you, but I'm worthless. They have Cole marrying Phoebe in the Dark Ceremony. We have Barbas when he takes over Cole's powers, when he joins the Avatars, and when there's a fine love between love and hate. Even when Cole tries to be good, he falls under a siren spell and tries to kill his beloved charmed one. And then a few little tidbits. He was vanquished on his 118th birthday, even though he had a cake that said 100th birthday, and they're like, he's sensitive about his age. Like, lies. Cole appeared in 48 episodes total. And this is something. Did you know? In The Demon Who Came In From the Cold, Cole reveals that not all tramps are human. Tramps. Oh, I guess like he means like rugged homeless people or something.
I think so, yeah.
Tramps. It must be a British word. The Lady and the Tramp. That's why that's how I'm associated with it.
And Gypsy Tramps and Thieves by Cher.
Yes, there you go. But some of them are magical seers, but they're usually dirty, so people ignore them.
Wow.
And then they said the number of the beast. Cole's telephone number is 415-555-0167, and that is the 555. Yeah, is the fake numbers of all TV shows. So, ta-da! You didn't know that.
Ta-da!
Now we're into our next episode. I've Got You Under My Skin. This season 1, episode 2. This aired October 14th, 1998. Written by Brad Kern and directed again by John T. Kretschmer. This is the one where the Hallowell sisters come up against a youth-stealing demon, and Phoebe nearly fulfills her dream of being a model, but she almost gets turned into an old, wrinkly Kong. I love her. Let's read our friend or foe, Shaw. This is about Jaffna.
Jaffna!
So, you start first this time.
Some guys aren't as good looking when you wake up the next day, but photographer Stefan really takes the biscuit, doesn't he?
You can say that again. That's because he's actually a demon called Jaffna, who is several centuries old.
So he's an old fogey foe, and he's refusing to grow old gracefully.
That's right. Evil Jaffna is hell-bent on keeping his boyish good looks. And believe you me, it's not easy, and he's not even that cute.
I know. Clearly, one minute he's a handsome pinup, the next he's a shriveled prune with bad teeth.
Yeah, and his head is a prime candidate for a comb-over too. But the thing about Jaffna is he needs to maintain a special demonic beauty routine in order to keep young and handsome. If he doesn't, the cracks start to show.
Must be some routine. So Botox injections are just not good enough for Jaffna, then.
No, it would appear not. He stays wrinkle-free by spending 1 week a year ritually feeding on beautiful young women.
Sounds messy and nowhere near as relaxing as a facial winky face. How does he feed on them exactly?
First, he lures them back to his pad with promises of turning them into models. Then, he uses the power of the evil eye, a laser beam stare that steals their youth and transfers it into his body, turning his victims into senile old women.
He's vain, and one night with him puts years on you. Jaffna's hardly a good catch, then.
No, and the Charmers turn him into dust, so even less so now, actually. Oh, God. And so we have our Did You Know? The restaurant mix-up. Piper's workplace is different in this episode. It's called L'Opera in something Wicca, and by episode 2, it's called Quake. So Quake didn't happen until this episode. Movie buff. Andy tells Daryl that his favorite movie when he was growing up was Evil Dead 2. The cult horror flick starred Bruce Campbell, who is a close friend of Brad Kern, the writer of this episode. Maybe we'll see him in a future Charmed episode. I don't know.
I actually think less of Bruce Campbell that he's friends with Brad Kern.
Oh, yeah. I didn't really think about that. Well, how close are they? I don't know. I don't know for sure.
True.
Maybe they're exaggerating.
Okay. We'll go with that.
Then we have hands-on approach. The Halliwell's von Quiche Javna using the hand of Fatima. This is an Islamic charm that was an ancient talismanic form of protection from evil. So, yeah. So what's to love about this episode?
So this is the one I was referring to upon watching it again, because I think I've never really watched it again after first watching it like 10 years ago now. I appreciate it a lot more. This is a great sisters episode. It establishes a lot that's going to be important in the series, like especially like Piper coming to terms with the fact she can go into a church. She's not evil, and it sets up the sisters' continuing powers. It does a lot for the series.
Yeah. I enjoy this one, a good fair amount. I think Prue being a badass in the workplace is really fun. Like, she really owns it. She's like, yeah, if you're not going to hire me, fine, but this is what you're losing. You're missing out on, It's so cool. That Piper Phoebe scene in the attic is always so heartwarming and moving to me. It's such a beautiful sister moment, and yeah, just seeing them together, and Piper's insecurity and Phoebe's assurance, like, ugh.
Yeah.
And then the Andy Darryl dynamic is really cute and kind of sexy, and so that's always fun in this too.
Yeah. And we get Hannah and Rex, and of course we get the hot ass priest. I would get down on my knees and pray to him.
Absolutely that. What's to hate about this episode?
Javna! I really don't like Javna. I think that's what turned me off the first time I watched this, because I think I was watching it more from like, who's the cool monster this week? And like, he's so lame, and we make fun of the way he says his name all the time because he's a Pokemon. That's why we say Javna, Javna. And I know it feels like they just had to throw in a demon just to make sure they had a demon of the week, but this episode would have been stronger without one in a way, I think, or just have a better demon.
Yeah, I agree. I think Javna's Pokemon mentality of being obsessed with his own name is not great. I'm surprised he didn't like shout his name over and over as his being vanquished. Like, Javna, Javna, Javna!
And then he evolves.
Yeah, exactly. This isn't even my final form.
Javasaur.
Oh god, Javasard. Beautiful. So rhyme time this episode.
In the wind, I sing this rhyme. Bring death before me, before my time. You've really got to lay off the rhyming, Brew.
This is the spell to invoke the hand of Fatima. Evil eyes look unto thee, may they soon extinguished be. Bend thy will to the power of three, eye of earth, evil and accursed. And I was always mad at that spell because it didn't quite rhyme like I wanted it to.
Yeah,
It's like, ugh, this is like forcing something, but sure.
Whoever created Javna wrote it.
Maybe. Music in this episode. There's a lot of cool songs if you watch this on your DVDs, not on streaming. We have Sweet Dark Angel by Dada, Torn by Natalie Imbruglia. I was singing it while I was listening to this episode. Or watching this episode, you know what I mean. Walking on the Sun, Smash Mouth, and Another Day in Paradise by Phil Collins all appear in the episode.
And I'll have you know, Kevin, I will be watching everything on DVD because I now own the whole series.
Yes, there was a reason why you got it. See, it's meant to be.
Yep.
And my show and spell for this episode. Show and spell is my Tibetan hand mirror that Javna had in his lair. He picked it up when he looked at his face after he sucked the life out of girl. He's like, oh, here's my stupid cheesy smile. And then we had Prue grab it when she was fighting it and put his laser beams right in his face again. And it was great. So I got this on eBay.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
What would you rank this episode?
What was the second from the top?
Pretty Witchin'?
Pretty Witchin', just because Javno ruined it.
I gave it a Pretty Witchin' too. There's a lot of good things about this. There are a few moments of not so great, but overall, it is an essential and wonderful episode.
Mm-hmm.
And who is your P3 VIP?
I'm torn, Natalie and Brulia, on this one because I feel like Prue and Phoebe both shined in different ways. Like Phoebe basically like put herself in danger knowing that her sisters would save her, but I'm gonna go Prue. I think Prue just shows her badassness in this episode.
Oh my gosh, we are so on par, simpatico.
Oh
'Cause I
my
gave it
God.
to Prue too. She was fierce. She was confident. She took action. She was just very satisfying to watch. I was like, oh, yeah, you go, girl.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Well, next
All
up,
right.
let's look at our charmed world. So, what is Wicca all about? So, the basic tenet of Wicca is "and ye harm none, and ye harm none, do what ye will." So that's something I really like about witchcraft, and I've talked about this in Anton LaVey's Satanic Bible. Is a lot of magic is very like, as long as it feels good, do it. Basically, as long as it's not illegal and as long as there's consent. So I don't see how that's so wrong, but a lot of people think it is. But it also talks about the word witch and how people think it means woman, old ugly woman. But it actually can cover woman, man, and as we've seen with a lot of our guests, very attractive women are men. So there. It also talks about hand fasting, and that includes having the hands bound with ribbon and the couple jump over a broom. What's fun about hand fasting is it's not legally binding. So if you're hand fast to someone, say 10 years, and you just kind of get bored and want to move on from them, you can just break the hand fast. Like there's no, oh my God, I tried getting divorced for the third time and it got pushed back again. It's such a pain. So maybe I should hand
It didn't
fast.
cost me any extra money.
Right.
You know, yeah. That damn government.
Yep. Setting up a home altar collects objects for the elements. I have a very random home altar, Kevin. I've never shown it to you. Maybe I'll take a picture and send it to you.
Okay, I love that.
Book of Shadows is one's personal magical journal, and out of 50,000 Wiccan practitioners, 60% are women. That actually makes me feel better. I would have thought maybe it was more.
Yeah. But it's, I was annoyed by that a little bit because they just insinuated that it was mostly a women thing, which it is, which I mean, it's primarily women, which is fine, but the men in it are probably a bigger percentage than one would think as well. Like I would, it's still pretty close. So, yeah, I don't want to discount all the men that are practicing witches and pagan type stuff. So,
Yeah, actually, I've been meaning to get back in touch with my old roommate because he's a witch, and I would love to learn from him. So maybe I'll be doing that soon. I'll document the adventure on this podcast if I do.
gorgeous.
All right. Well, speaking of this podcast, let's talk about Thank You for Not Morphing. Episode 3 aired October 21st, 1998. Written by Chris Levinson and Zach Estrin. Directed by Ellen Pressman. This is the one where the sisters' long-lost Faza comes to town and some shape-shifting neighbors plot to strip the girls of the power of 3. Friend or foe, Kevin, or friend of foe?
Oh, friend or foe, yes, thank you for my typo correction. All right. So... Alright. So we have a picture of David Bowie Cinda over here, so it's fine. Great party the new neighbors threw the other night, wasn't it?
Well, not really. It was just a cunning ruse to get the Hollowell sisters out of the house so Cinda, Marshall, and Fritz could break into the manor.
Really? Apart from Cinda's gratuitous beer can crushing, they all seemed friendly.
Well, they're not. They're evil shape-shifting bitches who can alter their human form and also turn into animals. Hence the vicious dog barking at Prue when she returned home that night.
Nasty. Why do they want to break into the Hallowell's house?
For the Book of Shadows, of course, so they can steal the Power 3.
That old chestnut. Well, they didn't do a good job of it. Too busy throwing some shapes on the dance floor, perhaps.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
No, they may be good at throwing shapes. No, they may be good at throwing shapes, but their timing is awful. The Hollowells keep coming home and disturbing them. Turning shapes.
Caught in the act.
Yes, but thanks to their powers, they shapeshift into a dog, crows, and even Andy, the homicide inspector, so as not to arouse suspicion about themselves.
Good trick. Didn't work though, did it?
No, not really. Not even when one of them turned into Vector, the girl's father. Phoebe's premonition rumbled them in the end. And thankfully, it was adios shape-shifting bitches.
So it's not a case of love thy neighbor, more vanquish thy neighbor then.
Exactly. And the shady shapeshifters might not be the last locals to trouble the sisters. That was fun. Turning shapes.
Yeah. So what's to love about this one?
No. Did you know, Kevin?
Oh, sorry, you're right. Yeah, thank you.
An old flame. When Piper freezes everyone in the restaurant, watch out for the flame on the dessert. It flickers before everything else is unfrozen. Oh, interesting. Bad touch. A shapeshifter in the form of a postman grabs the Book of Shadows, but in later episodes, the book pulls away from evil beings and doesn't let them touch it. Unwanted guest. When Prue finds Andy in the house, there's also someone in another room who shouldn't be. Oh, I see them. They're sitting in the kitchen? Or no?
Yeah, and that's in the... I think that's the solarium room. But... yeah, so let's go back to that Book of Shadow, that bad touch thing. For me, that I always made sense of that by the fact that, you know, the book's ability to protect itself got stronger as the girl's powers got stronger. So for me, that's how it makes sense to me. It just had increased its abilities.
That makes sense.
And this unwanted guest, I was looking for it because I remember noticing it all the time. Like, oh my gosh, there's a guy there. And I put in my Blu-ray this time, so it's high def, and they edited it out.
Oh.
He's gone.
Gasp.
I was like, where did the guy go? I was like, oh man, I wanted the blooper. I was so kind of disappointed. But it's on my DVDs still. If I watch the DVDs, it's on the DVDs. But
Okay.
the Blu-ray didn't have it there anymore.
Wow.
So, interesting. All right. Now, what do we love about this episode?
I think this was a really great way to introduce Victor by setting up this, like, is he good? Is he bad? Like, because we don't really know yet why he left the sisters, and it's easy to find reasons not to trust him. And I think it's fun having him come back at the same time as the shapeshifters because it does set up this kind of mystery of who's good, who's bad, like what's really going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Leo.
Yeah,
Leo shows
I like
up.
the family history. Leo, absolutely. Leo's first episode. Never forget it. And I like the family history that we get, the little bit of kind of insight about what might have happened back then. And even though he's creepy, Victor's argument about the book putting the girls in danger, I think is a valid excuse. He wants to keep them protected. He saw Patty get killed because of her witch duties, and he's like, yeah, I want to, stop you from having to go down that path. And he even revealed how he argued with Grams. And I feel like if that conversation came from our James Reed Victor, it probably would have felt a little bit more genuine.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think the argument was pretty solid still. And I have on my love list David Bowie Cinda. But I also have what to hate list, David Bowie Cinda.
Yes.
I love it and hate it at the same time.
She was going to be mine too, because she's so over the top. She's funny, but like, yeah, it's not good watching.
And why is she the only one?
Yeah.
She's like, kill them.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go here and go. Like, what are you doing?
She's on another level.
And I put, for a dog that's supposed to be threatening, the glow. I called it the Goosebumps dog, because it reminded me of the Goosebumps opening with the glowy eye dog. I thought the dog was super cute. I'm like, he doesn't look mean at all. And he's supposed to be threatening. I'm like, no, he just looks cute and happy.
Yeah.
And then the number one thing to hate is the creepy, incestuous mafia vibes dad.
Yeah, I kind of got that feeling, because I think when he was talking to Phoebe, he like checked out her breast.
Mm-hmm. It was super weird. It's like, here, I'm getting a massage. Come give your daddy a hug. And like, and why does he speak French at the door? He's a pretentious dick. He's like, entree. Like, what?
Yeah.
Just say, like, even if he said enter, I'm like, that's not right. Just say come in like everybody else, like a normal person.
Yeah. He was a little bit cuter than I remembered, though.
He does have those like kind of puppy dog eyes in some of those moments, so I felt that way too. All right. Oh, we got a spell here.
Wonderful, witty, but wordy. I did the rhyme. I will do the time. Good night.
All right. Safety spell. When in the circle that is home, safety's gone and evils roam. Rid all beings from these walls. Save sisters three. Now heed our call.
Mm-hmm.
And there's music, Kevin. The music is Prophecy, Remo Zero, off the album Villa Elaine.
Yeah, that good old. Yeah, I don't know the album, but that good old Remy Zero, he was very popular at this time.
I remember hearing of Remy Zero. I don't remember the music, though.
He was kind of like grunge alternative, 90s. All right, show and spell for this episode. Show and spell is I got the protection ring. So it is the exact thing. This is from Hallowell Attic. And he is so talented. He's always making great things. And I love him. So, yeah. Protection ring. Do you want to give us some of these other notes that I added for you?
All right. It says, the spell in the Book of Shadows says, save us, sisters three, now heed our call. But they don't say us when they cast it. Interesting.
I even looked at it in the Book of Shadows. It was there in the written page. But they don't say it.
No, Page is season 4. Shh. When the book flipped itself, the page famous books and a page with the relinquishment woodcut were flipped several times as if there were duplicate pages.
Mm-hmm.
And then you put the note, bam, I am Tabitha. Oh yeah, because Phoebe says that. That's our first hint that she likes Bewitched.
Mm-hmm. And I love that. It's so consistent later. Yeah.
Yep. And Alyssa Milano plays Patty in the videotape. I remembered it wasn't our Patty yet.
They do show a picture or two of that time, and the woman in the picture is somebody else that's not Alyssa Milano, but in the videotape it's Alyssa Milano. So there was some argument, debate, like, it wasn't her, because look at this picture. That was nothing like, I'm like, the picture is different than the video.
Right. It's easier to get a picture than a full actress to play someone.
Yeah. And then what would you rank this episode?
This one's tough because it has some good things and some, Cinda. So I'm going to say it's middle of the road. I forgot what the third ranking was. I forgot all our rankings.
A sorcerer. Yeah, we haven't used them in a while. It is a sorcerer's apprentice.
Yeah. So I've gone down 1 notch per episode so far.
Yeah, I'm somewhere between Sorcerer's Apprentice and Disenchanting, but I think for some of the good stuff we do get in here, I think I'm going to keep it with the Sorcerer's Apprentice too. Yeah, I think, and even through the terrible stuff, it's cheesy, good old fashioned fun. That's something that the show does. Like, even when it's bad, it's really entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'll go with that. Who is the P3 VIP for this one?
Ooh, this one. I'm going to go with Phoebe again because I like her trust in her father and her gentle nature, and that's kind of what saves the day in the end.
No, that's nice. Oh, I like it. I gave it to Andy for being like supportive of Prue without judging the situation. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry you're dealing with that. I'll drive you over to your father." He was just kind of there, being that little nice man.
Yeah.
Now we have Classic Charmed. This is one of the parts of the magazine, and it's kind of a list. The official magazine did some of the same stuff, but this says the Devil's Own 10 Best Demons. I think my favorite thing they do is give them really funny nicknames.
Yeah.
So number 1 was Red Devil for Balthazar. Then number 2 was Evil's Mr. Big, the Source. Number 3 is Scaredy Cat Barbas for Nexus Snatcher.
That's my favorite.
Nexus Snatcher. And that's Zanku, her Zanky friend. Number 5 is Bookworm Abraxas. 6 is Witch Killer Shax. 7, Giddy Up Evil, the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Ride it, ride it, ride it. 8, Groundhog Demon, Tempest. Number 9, Wet, Wet, Wet. Oh my god. Girls Gone Wild, Wet, Wet, Wet. That's the Water Demon. And then number 10 is Wicked Web for the Spider Demon.
I hate to say it, but I feel like this has a better layout than the Charmed magazines did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think it's put together pretty well. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Lastly, Witching Hour. In this classic scene from Something Wicca This Way Comes, Phoebe finds the Book of Shadows and reads aloud an incantation that transforms the sisters into the Charmed Ones. So it shows a picture of... Is that the book?
That is the chest that the Book of Shadows was laying in. Or the trunk.
Mm-hmm. And then it shows the power surge, of course, through the chandelier. And then it shows the Spook Sisters. Prue and Piper find Phoebe in the attic with the book, but it shows the picture of a hooded figure outside for some reason.
It's, Jeremy in a raincoat, but for me it looks like I Know What You Did Last Summer.
It does. It totally does. And then Charmed Words. The sisters are walking downstairs after Phoebe has read the incantation in the attic. Prue. Spirit boards, books of witchcraft, it figures. All this freaky stuff started when you arrived. Phoebe. I wasn't the one who found the spirit board. Prue. It wasn't my finger sliding around on the pointer. Piper. It doesn't matter because nothing happened, right, Phoebe? When you did the incantation? Phoebe. Well, my head spun around and I vomited split pea soup. How should I know? Piper. Everything looks the same. You're right. Prue. The house still needs work. Piper. Everything feels the same, so nothing's changed, right? There you go.
Very nice.
I'm taking him on the road.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. One man show.
Yep.
Then we have Put That in My Canonical Hat.
Canonical.
I'm not going to really comment so much on the episodes for Canonical, but anything that the magazine wrote that I didn't think was correct. And for this first issue, there's only one thing that I noticed. It says that the show goofed because Victor was gone when they went to 1975. Yet he sends them this Christmas tape with Phoebe as a toddler. So why is he there? But it can be explained that this was just the period that they were separated when they went to that 70s episode. Because he did leave temporarily, but Victor returned when he learned that Patty was pregnant with Phoebe. So there was a period that he was gone, and then he came back, and then left again.
Okay.
So, yeah. All right, this is something that I am doing new. So instead of our PS4 poll, we will now be doing Sexy Showdown to kind of bring back our Hang with the Hallowells kind of thing that we were doing. So, in this section, we will nominate characters from the episode to be crowned sexiest person. When we have a guest, each person will pick one character, so there'll be 3 of us. But since it's just Sean and I today, we get to pick 2 each from these 3 episodes. I left one for you to say because I know you will say it, and I will agree.
Is mine Leo? Is that
All right,
the one you left
who do you
for
nominate?
Me? Leo.
No, I was thinking, okay, Leo, great. Brian Krause. Leo's a good one. And who's your second one?
Oh, I know who you're thinking. Okay, I'm going to take Daryl. Dorian Gregory.
Oh, okay. All right. Very good choices. Very good choices. So then I will choose Mark Shelton as Pastor Williams.
Oh,
Pray
damn.
on me.
I should see.
That's what I was hoping you were gonna say.
Yeah.
Like what? So there's Pastor Williams. He will be in the running. You will vote for him, and then let's just throw Lee Allen Baker as Hannah in there because I think she's a cute little redhead in this.
Okay.
So those will be the options on the poll this week. And people will get to vote on that, and we'll see how it ends up in our next episode.
Well, I look forward to winning.
Good. Speaking of next episode, coming in part 2, we have in your magazine, The Power of Dreams. We reveal the meanings of your dreams in detail. Cute cop. Get up close and personal with Prue's dashing homicide inspector boyfriend, Andy. Lovely Leo. Check out behind-the-scenes interview with Brian Krause, a.k.a. White Lighter Leo. And then on your DVD, we have Dead Man Dating, Dream Sorcerer, and The Wedding from Hell. So those are the next consecutive episodes.
The Wedding from Hell?
Yeah. I know. That's one we covered on Hanging with the Hallowells.
We
so
did.
It's a little bonus, but yeah, it'll be fun to kind of revisit that one again. So that's the issue this episode, or the episode this issue, whatever. There's too many things. All the stuff. We did it. So Sean, tell us where we can find you at the moment.
Find me on Shawnee Havoc on Instagram and TikTok, or find our other podcast, Solving for X-Men, on solvingforxmen.com, which will link you to the merch, the episodes, and our X-dramas. Whee!
Whee! And you can find this podcast at Words of the Witches on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. You can find me at my personal Instagram, KJEEZY87. And yeah, so thank you for listening and joining us with this new phase of our thing. We'll see you soon, Spellworders. Your destiny still awaits.